this tutorial, I will tell you how you can make a simple tire using AutoCAD. I am using AutoCAD 2015 for this tutorial, but you can use the previous releases of AutoCAD as well. So let's start this tutorial with an ellipse, and I will use axis and ellipse for this. So go to ellipse, select axis and ellipse and make a random ellipse. You don't need to be specific while making this ellipse. So make an ellipse which is similar to what I have drawn on its screen right now. Now go to line command and make a line which does not passes through the center, and which is something like this. Now let's go to trim and trim this extra portion of ellipse, and now we'll remove this line as well. Okay, so now we need to manipulate this ellipse. So go to spline and add a spline, starting from this corner point. So take a look at the geometry which I am making right now and try to make your geometry similar to this one. Okay, so here we have this line. Now let's go and add a central axis. So go to line again, click on the center point and make a straight line which is vertical. Now select all these geometries and hit J and enter on command line. Now select this. You will see that this has been converted into a spline. Now select it again and we'll remove this sharp corner. Select it, go to this corner but don't click, and select this. Now you can see that the sharp corner has been removed. We have the previous spline. Now let's go and manipulate it a little. So we'll just manipulate it, make this shape similar to the profile of the tire. And here we have this manipulated profile. Okay, I think it seems okay to me. I'll leave it here. Now we need to trim the remaining portion, the portion which is on the right. So select trim again and press enter and trim this part. And now let's make a mirror copy of the portion which is left on the screen. So select this and make a mirror portion and mirror it about this vertical axis. profile of this spline. Now let's close the geometry and make it a completely closed one. So select line and click on these two endpoints to join it. Now go to line again and click on the remaining two endpoints. So here we have this completely closed geometry. Now remove this vertical line and let's go and select all of it, and we'll make it a completely closed object. So select all and click on J and press enter on command line, and now you can see that this is a completely closed geometry. So this is how you'll make the outline for our tire. Now we need to add other details, but before that I recommend you to save it, because it might crash sometimes your drawing, so you would like to save it. So now let's go and add final details. So I'll select arc and make an arc. So you might need to turn off and on this O snap marker again and again, because when it is on it will snap to random points. So to avoid it, you just turn it off. So here we have our arc, 3-point arc, and make sure this arc lies inside this spline. It's completely inside this spline, as you can see. And now go to arc again, and now we need to turn it on and track this point and make one more arc. So start from this point and make one more arc which is similar to this. Okay, so here we have another arc. Now we'll join both these endpoints using a line. So go to line and select this point, and we don't need to join it from that point, so make a random point. Oh, it snaps to that point. That's why I said that you need to turn off O snap. So turn it off and now make a line. Okay, like this. So now go to line tool again and turn it on, click on this point, turn it off, and now make again a line. Okay, so here we have our geometry. Now let's go and trim all the remaining portions which we don't require. So select trim and remaining portions. We need to just trim it off. Yeah, chop them off. Now completely select this geometry, click J and enter. So here we have a completely closed profile. Now let's go and add a few details to this. So we'll make an axis, the horizontal axis, about which we'll rotate this geometry. And now let's go and make layers. So we need to add some layers, and you'll soon know why I'm adding these layers. So go on and add the layers as I've added, and place this spline on layer 1. I've changed the color of layer 1 to yellow and turn this layer off as well. So now here we have only this geometry on screen. Now let's go and convert it into 3D using Revolve command. So select this geometry, press enter, and now select our axis. So select these 2 points on axis and press enter again. So here we have our 3D revolved geometry, and you might need to change the visual style. So go to visual style and change it to shaded or hidden, whichever you like. I've changed it to hidden. And let's go to home, view, and yes, you can see the geometry. We might need to change it to parallel to make it more clear. And now let's go to origin and move the origin point of this axis upwards. Make sure it tracks in Z direction upwards and click. And let's turn this grid off as well. Go to top view on our view cube, and now we'll make the threads of this tire. To make these threads, I'll go to arc tool again, and I'll turn snap off. And now make a profile which is similar to what I'm making right now on screen. So you can make another type of threads as well, but for this sake of tutorial, I'll make a thread similar to this. Now again, I'm making an offset of this arc, and here I have this geometry. Now let's go and join it. So turn snap on and make a straight vertical line, and let's go to line again and join it like this. Okay, and let's trim all the remaining portions, so we don't need these 2 portions, and we'll delete this one. So select it and delete it. Okay, now let's go to line again, zoom it and make a line like this. And again, we need to trim this extra portion, so select trim, press enter, and yes, trim this remaining portion from here. So now let's go select all of these and press J and enter, so as to just join it and make it a completely closed object. Now select it and go to mirror and make a mirror image from this center and press enter. So here we have a mirror image of our original geometry. Now click on save once again if you want, and now let's go to 3D view and go to extrude and select both the profiles, press enter and extrude it so as to pass it from the tire profile which we have made. Now go to polar array and select both these profile, go to axis of rotation and select any 2 points on the axis, and here I'll enter 28 number of objects and close this array. So here we have this array. Now select subtract tool and now make sure that you select this tire and press enter, and now select all these arrayed objects which we have made. So select as many objects as you can in a single run, and yeah, this seems good to me, and press enter. Now let's repeat this process again. So go to subtract, select this profile, press enter, and now select the remaining fins or the remaining profiles which we have made and press enter again. So here we have, and yes, we have made this profile. Now let's go and add some final details to this. To add the final details, I'll go to top view again, and on top view I'll add a rectangle in the middle of it. So go to rectangle and let's add a rectangle. So start your rectangle from there and make sure it passes completely from this circle, like the one I'm showing on screen. And here we have this rectangle. Now again we need to extrude this rectangle, so go to this home view, extrude this rectangle and drag it completely so that it passes through this tire completely. Now select subtract, click on this tire, then rectangle, and here we have this geometry. I'm saving it again. Now let's go and make a free orbit and let's see whether we have made it completely or not. Yes, I think it's complete. And now let's go and add our layers. So let's bring our layers back and okay, so now let's go to layers, and here we have this layer 2. Let's turn it off and let's bring it on. So I have turned the first layer on and I have turned off the layer, and now we'll make manipulations on this geometry. So now select this profile and again select this central axis, and in the similar way I am revolving this. So revolve it in the similar way, and here I have this geometry, revolved geometry of tire. So now this is a simple tire, and previously we have made the threads. So now we need both simultaneously. So now go to the layers and turn both layers on. So now here we have tires as well as thread. I'll change this color to make it apparent, and here you can see that we have threads and our tire as well. So this is how you're gonna make it, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And if you want more from AutoCAD, so don't forget to subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.